From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Toronto Blue Jays.
And the starter for Toronto, Kevin Gausman.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in and at bat.
O'Neal Cruz leading things off and takes a strike. In there at the knees, no balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses, and 1 out now.
Batting second baseman, Brandon.
Let's take a look at our lineup. And, Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Lau at the plate, just missed.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Ball, that's outside.
Hard liner. Pinango takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
2 down, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Foul ball. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Spencer Horwitz getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Gonzalez leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. A swing and a soft liner. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Rogers Center. And on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Mitch Keller. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think, They could move through a ball game, and you look
that's
up,
out.
they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The 1-0. Misses
ball.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. On to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And the first
Ball
pitch
one.
misses for ball one. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. He muscles that one out of here. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Yeah. And the 0-1. That one pushed foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Kazuma Okamoto stands in with two away as he takes a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here's a 2-2. On the ground, right side, Lau. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now 1-0. Second inning set to go. Stepping in, Connor Griffin. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2. Struck him out looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Next to hit, Joe Stinson Garcia.
Nope, that's a ball.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 7th, catcher Andy Rodriguez.
Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit.
Ball, that's out.
Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinango.
Aye.
Bunting for a hit. Barehand grab to first. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Ernie Clement digs in now. Left field. Into the corner, but foul. Pinango on at first, nobody out. ground, could be two. Loud over to second, not in
No,
time
he's
at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
And next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez. Just missed. Line drive. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He'll score easily. It's 2-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
One out. Runner at second. Brandon Valenzuela next up for the Blue Jays. Fastball for a strike. Man at second.
Nope. Outside.
On the ground, right side. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Coming home. In comes the run from second to second, and he's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Andres Jimenez. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through that. Just missing there. Ball 1.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
The 1-2. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, designated hitter, George.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. There's the strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Runner at second, 2 down. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Foul ball still 0-2.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Struck him out swinging. They limit the damage here. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We plate 2 full. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Pirates nothing. Top half of the third inning, leading off Esmeralyn Valdez. And a swing and a miss there. Breaking ball inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Batting ninth, center fielder Jake
And here's a
Mangum.
look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now here is Jake Mangum. Check swing. He went. Strike one. Right through there for a strike. Next
Off the
offering
plate,
is
ball one.
outside. And that just misses.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Next offering way upstairs. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Led off the game with a strikeout.
Ball one.
Man at first, one away. He was late there, strike one.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Let's go, Kevin. In the air, right field. Sanchez settles underneath it. He's got it.
Up next for Pittsburgh, second baseman Brandon Lau.
And now it's Brandon Lau. He's 0 for 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch. Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Mangum off of first with 2 away. The 2-2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that is that. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Pirates nothing. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there, he owns the home plate area.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And a
Nope.
sweeper misses
That's
for a
inside.
ball. That one misses.
Nope. That's ball
So a
four.
leadoff walk.
Up next
That just
for
came
the Blue
apart right there.
Jays,
4-pitch
center
walk,
fielder,
and guy at the plate was not going to help
Dalton
him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fouled off. He was late. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Oh, and 2 now. Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. Stays alive. And a 1-2 again. Got him. One gone here.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Okamoto at the plate now, and that's strike one. The 0-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball.
Line drive. That's a base hit.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Yohendrick Pinango next up for the Blue Jays.
Ball.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 on, 1 out. And a foul ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Ball 2.
Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Brandon Bidois, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Just
Oh, that's
missed.
out.
First and third, one down. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Here comes a 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one is lifted in the air. Mangum under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly. It's 4-zip.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Okamoto off of first with 2 away.
Here we go, Ernie.
Strike on the inside corner. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Pirates nothing. Start of the 4th, digging in, Nick Gonzalez.
Nick Gonzalez.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Foul ball there. On the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Now, Spencer Horwitz. The 1-0. Now he's challenging the called strike. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. That's hard hit on the line. Sanchez ranging after it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Pittsburgh, shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Connor Griffin. Struck out looking his first time.
Ball, that's down.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Check swing called strike. And the count is even 2-2. That
Ball,
one missed.
down.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Bucks go down quietly. They're down 4-0. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
The 0-2. Way inside. That's out to center field. Mangum has a beat on it. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Catcher Brandon Valenzuela.
Brandon Valenzuela next up for the Blue Jays. He doubled home a run in his first AB. That's towards center. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop Andres.
And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that pitch is up.
In for a strike. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Back to the top of the lineup. Now at the plate, George Springer. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Mitch Keller is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
A new arm into the game, the righty, Brandon Benoit.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So 2 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered in this game.
0-1.
And the 1-0. Popped up. Rodriguez should have this one. That is the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. New inning getting started. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Jostinson Garcia.
You know, these Pirates being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Hit on the ground to short. Jimenez. The throw to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
And now it's going to be Andy Rodriguez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. The Pirates with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the fifth. Hammered down the right side, but foul. One now. He swings and fouls one off. In the air to left center. Varsho on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Right fielder, number 85.
Now it's the right fielder, Esmeralín Valdez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's in.
Here's a high chopper. Jimenez fires over to first. And that ends the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Major League Baseball is on the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
That one fouled off.
Well, these Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That's a ball.
Benoit, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a 2-seamer. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, at the plate, Kazuma Okamoto, 1 for 2. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Yohendrick Pinando.
1 out man at first. Now the left fielder, Yohendrick Pinango.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in easily. Close, but call the ball. Ball one. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Here's a ball that's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting a guy from second to score.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. That's in there. 0-1. Varsho on third. Pinango over at first with 1 away. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-2.
Let's go, Ernie.
Out towards right center field. Mangum on his way over and makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The relay to the plate. Safe. He beats the tag. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Brandon Bidois departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Pirates
Pittsburgh,
with a new arm on the mound. Evan Sisk.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays.
Right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. This one in the air center field. Mangum gets under it. And that will end the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. Blue Jays 7 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Jake Mangum
Leading
will
off
hit
for the
next.
Pirates, center fielder Jake Mangum.
You can do
Out to short. Handles, throws to first. A great play deep in the hole.
For the Pirates, left fielder, O'Neill Cruz.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. O'Neill Cruz now at the plate.
Nope, outside.
The Blue Jays up big in this one, and we're the top half of the sixth.
Ball 2. Aye.
Right through there for a strike. Misses outside. Ball 3. Hit in the air, center field. Varsho on the move. And there are 2 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, second baseman.
Next to hit, Brandon Lowe. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Back after this on the show. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Brandon Valenzuela.
Aye.
The 0-1. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field. Makes the grab on the run. And a couple of quick
Up
outs.
next for the Blue Jays, designated hitter, George.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, George Springer. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back here at Rogers Center, top of inning number 7, Nick Gonzalez getting ready to hit.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Ball 1.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch, and he just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. This one in the air, right field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 away.
Up next for the Pirates, shortstop Connor Griffin.
And now the shortstop, Connor Griffin, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Chase Lee getting ready to go. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. And now it's 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're dialed into the show.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yohan Ramirez.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now.
First baseman Vladimir Guerrero
And the 0-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. In the air, left side. Cruz under it. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Out to short, Griffin. Over to first. Now 2 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Kazuma.
2 down, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. 1 for 3. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Justin Lawrence, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The Jays up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Now here is Yohendrick Pinango. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there. Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just 1 pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Man at second. And that one gets past the catcher. Okamoto up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away. He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check, but they're still in control. It's 7-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chase Lee.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Joe Stinson Garcia. Makes the catch, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's the catcher, Andy Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. Lee. He's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys. But, Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers.
Let's go, Chase.
Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Yariel Rodriguez appears to be getting loose. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Give it to him, Toronto. Show him how we play in Canada. Valdez in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The Buccos with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Come on, Chase.
Strike 2.
Now, a manager can see it pretty early just by the swings that players are taking, whether they're fouling the ball back, if they're on time, the front foot is down. When you see that, probably don't want to leave him in too long.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. 3. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Ball 1.
Come on, Ernie.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Two-0. And a foul ball. The 2-1. That one pushed foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2-2 now. That one drifts inside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Jesus Sanchez will hit next.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Swing and a foul straight back. Stays alive. The 1-2. Out towards right center field. Mangum on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Brandon Valenzuela.
One out man at first. Brandon Valenzuela next up for the Blue Jays. Late swing, foul to the left. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taken away the double play opportunity.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Johan Ramirez will depart. And he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Righty
Pittsburgh,
reliever out of the
number
pen,
61,
Justin Lawrence. He last pitched 2 days ago. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air to left center. And that'll do it. So a job well done from the Buccos bullpen. Through 8 full, Toronto leads this one 7-0. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. Back now in Toronto. We go to the 9th. Jake Mangum now at the plate.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. There's a 1-1. Foul ball there. And now it's 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
That's a ball.
Nope,
went with the
that's
sweeper.
inside.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the left fielder, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
Ball. Ball, that's low.
Now one missed. Next offering is fouled back. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Up next for the Pirates, Brandon Lau. 0 for 3 in this one. Oh, right to the backstop. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Rips one to right. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. In comes the run from second. The throw to second is offline.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Chase Lee out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Yariel Rodriguez. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez.
Too high. Ball.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the 9th. Pitch is in for a strike. Now 2-1. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Man at second. Pitch is in there. 3 balls and a strike. Pulls that one foul. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. And now Spencer Horwitz. Fouled off left side. Left field. And that is foul. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That's ball 2.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Connor Griffin. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And that one in the air center field. Varsho on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the designated hitter, Joseph Garcia.
Last chance now for the Pirates. Next is the Pirates DH, Jostinson Garcia. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. They're down to their final strike.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining.